What's up, y'all? What's the drilly? What's the drilly? How's everybody doing? Um, I kind of wanted to speak on this because I keep getting, yeah, kind of wanted to speak on this because I keep getting hit, hit with this question. Um, and they keep asking me what was the verdict of the bet that I had proposed to them other Bronco fans, and this is what I'm gonna say. That bet is off the table to the other Broncos channel. They didn't answer the call. And then I got a message from them scary ass fools, and they were talking about the bet. There was not really anything inside. There was not really in the bet. It was not favoring them. And I'm like, first off, you guys have a way smaller channel. I got a bigger channel than you guys. I got a lot more to lose. But what it boils down to, what up, Sano? What's good with you, bro? What it boils down to is, bro, is them fucking dudes. They don't believe in what they speak. They're scared to answer the call. You know what I'm saying? If they really believed in what they spoke, they would have took that right away. I know myself. For me, if I believe in something, I'm gonna stand firm in them convictions, and I ain't gonna second guess what I believe. But them dudes, they were not gonna answer the call. It was like, you know what I'm saying, putting it out there on false hope, and them fools they turn fraudulent, bro. So there's no more bet on the table with them fools. I keep getting messages from, hey, are you still running that bet with them fools, that other Bronco channel? That's off the table, bro. They didn't answer the call first off, and then them fools are so scared they don't want to take the bet because they put a message to me and they was talking about, yeah, I'm not gonna take the bet when there's nothing in it for us, So yeah, that bet is off the table for sure. What up, Jordan? What's good with you, man? So yeah, we're not doing that, man. Scary ass fools, bro. So there's nothing going down with that bet. That bet's off the table, bro. And it's not surprising because that's what they were gonna do from the get go, bro. Because when it boils down to it, like I said, they don't believe in the words that come out of their mouth. They just talk to talk. That's all they do. It's just all talk. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna answer the call ever. You know, and they're gonna run like little broads that they are and hide under a rock. I know that they're always gonna mention the Savage, bro, because I literally got them off their square. I literally made them feel some type of way about their fandom, about who they are. So they're always gonna do something to put my name in their mouth. So if you guys are over there and you guys still tuning into their channel, um, there's no need to even tell me if they're talking stuff about me because I'm done with them. I'm not paying attention to them no more. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff going on with Broncos country right now. It's football season, and I don't got time for all the shenanigans, bro. And it's not even really nobody that really you're gonna get any respect off of, bro. They don't have respect even from their own. A lot of their own don't even fuck with them, and they separated themselves anyways from this fan base. So in my eyes, that's coward. They're cowards. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna deal with them type of individuals. So, but I kind of wanted just to say that. I kind of wanted it to let it be known. Um, and that's that, man. Hope everybody's having a beautiful, blessed day. We got the Texans. I heard that Justin Simmons got injured in this last game, and he's going to be out for a couple games. But on the bright spot, there's a fire right now. There's an anger, bad taste in Broncos country's mouth. We all feel some type of way, because that was actually a winnable game that we should have won. And when it was time to produce, the Broncos failed. When it was time to really put points on the board and take the game and take it out of them, we failed. You know, so it was some mishaps and some situations with Broncos country that we didn't fulfill the task, and that should make the team feel some type of way and really really go out here this next game and be angry on that field. Let the opponent feel our wrath. You know, It's time to bounce back from that. We can't stay down and all this. I stayed away from social media and looking at what's going on with the fan base because I already know. And there's no reason for me to put my energy into that. All I know is we got a game coming up against the Texans. All I know is there's a game coming up against the Texans, and we have to go into this game with this fire in us, bro. Defend the home turf because we can't lose at the house. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna be acceptable. Then, if it does, bro, there's gonna be a lot of fire on the coach if he don't produce already. You know what I'm saying? And it's early. That's just how the business aspect goes, bro. But this last game, this last game, it should make all the players, it should make the personnel, it should make the higher ups, it should make the defense, it should make the offense, it should make every aspect of this Broncos team go into this next game with fire, man. No mercy. No mercy on the opponent. We don't have a hatred, but we should have a bad taste in our mouth. Because of the simple fact is, bro, bad decision calling at the end of that game. And the homie kind of clarified it. There was probably some fear that you're not gonna get the first, but you can't think like that, man. You can't think like that. You got to go for it at the end of that game. You have timeouts. You go for a 4th and 5. You go for it. You let your quarterback go out there and get that first down. Pick up that first down. Because all night when we needed it, bro, our offense was getting first downs. Our running backs was getting first downs. Right up a play where you got a screenplay, bro, and you go to the running backs and you get the first down. McManus, I don't know the percentage over 62 yards, 63 yards, but he hasn't been accurate when he has to kick over 62 yards. So why put it in his hands to win the game? He had the distance, but you got to go and give it to Russ and let Russ cook. We had a lot of penalties. Shout out to you, bro. I know, it's our week. And it's gonna be, a dogfight. You guys are coming off of a crazy game, also. You know what I'm saying? But I need my team to come out swinging, bruh. I need my team to come out swinging, and all the fans that are at the stadium, you better come out with that energy and make it deaf. Make the quarterback go deaf. Playoff atmosphere. Let's go, baby. It's home opener this week. It's a home opener this week, and we need them fans to be behind the team. So all the Broncos fans that, you know what I'm saying, are shaky and feeling some type of way, it's time to get over that hump. It's time to get over that shit. It's time to motherfucking hold this shit up with pride and get ready to take this victory. Go into battle. There's a game that has to be played. It's early in the season. Well, I'm not gonna put my head on a fucking hook and say this season's over at any aspect. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going at want this to be a dogfight, and it is, bro. It will be a dogfight. You know what I'm saying? The boys over here, I know that they're not feeling what went down. I know that they got a lot of situations going on with their South now. They got to hear this shit. And we got to go into this game, and we got to give all ounces of war. We got to give all ounces blood, sweat, and tears till it's over. You know what I'm saying? And how I feel right now, the honest truth about how Savage Sev feels right now, not just from a bummed perspective, but a real aspect. There was many times that the Broncos had opportunities to win this last game. Many times. We completely shut out Seattle's fucking offense the whole second half. The whole second half, they didn't do nothing. So don't give me this that they dominated us. Don't give me this that the Seattle Seahawks just dominate us in that game. Maybe the first half, but we were still in that game. The second half. And they didn't do nothing to produce in that second half. Our defense actually held them, actually shut them down. DK Metcalf, you want to talk about that fool? And everybody's on this. He did Surtain so bad, bro. Do you understand he was out to 37 yards, no touchdowns? Sertan bodied that dude up, bro. He did. He shut him down completely. There was a couple passes that he had, but the young stud over here at the cornerback, he shut out DK Metcalf, one of the best wide receivers in the game. He didn't go off like that. And all our defense got to rally around that shit, bro. So what I'm saying is, bro, we shot ourselves in the foot many times in that game. Many times in that game, we shot ourselves in the foot by fumbling the ball. Fumbling the ball. You can't do that shit, man. You kick a field goal in any of them times that we fumble the ball, we are winners of that game. We did it to ourselves, homie. We did it to ourselves. Yeah, I'm more aggravated in the way my team played than anything Brandon Rodgers. I'm more aggravated that my team didn't come clutch when they needed to, bruh. You know what I'm saying? But I'll tell you like this. You gotta let this motivate you. You gotta let this motivate you going into the next game. You gotta let this motivate you going into that next game. We got an opponent at home. You gotta defend that home turf. You gotta defend that home turf. You better go in here utilizing Jerry Jeudy, because I don't care what anybody says. Jerry Jeudy, he's an unstoppable force. Yeah, he had drops the last couple years and one drop last year. But he's going to be a very, very, very special player in this league. Aggravated off your title of the stream. Okay, thought you were aggravated off your title of the stream. Home turf with the fans. Got to get it going early. Yeah, and that it's always going to be aspect at the home turf, man, especially home opener, especially first game of the season at the home turf. The fans will be energetic. Last year I was at the home opener and it was like a playoff atmosphere, and they got to bring that shit, man. They got to bring that shit. They got to get behind Russ. And I know there's a lot of doubters right now when he actually had a decent game, homie. People can say all they want about Russ, but he actually had a decent game. He had over 340 yards. He had a touchdown and no interception. And if it wasn't for other players around him doing fucking to disgrace him, he would have been a victor in the game. And you can't take none from Seattle's defense at all either. They stepped up when they needed to. You know what I'm saying? But them fumbles fucking fucked us up, bro. Them fumbles fucked us up. So I hope Javonte Williams and Melvin Gordon, I honestly hope that you know what I'm saying, they fucking they get their aspect together, bro. No fumbles. You gotta eliminate that shit. Eliminate that shit. But this YouTube channel, this YouTube aspect, this video, why I'm even making it, that bet is off the table with them cowards over there. They hit me up in a comment section talking about there's nothing on the board for them, that the bet is not in their favor, when pretty much they don't have too much to lose when it comes to YouTube, because of the simple fact is they haven't been doing it very long. They don't have the following like that. They haven't been on here. Nobody really knows who they are, except if you were really been in the Broncos community. Bigger aspects don't really know who these dudes are. So, they're just scared. That's what it is, bro. They're not going to answer the call, and that's the bottom line. So you guys don't have to ask me that no more. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about that shit. Good vibes over here, man. Good vibes. But Kansas City and Chargers play Thursday, bro. Tune into that. That'll be an AFC West battle. Dominant force. Yeah. Home turf with the fans. Rated off your title of the stream. Yeah, I was irritated with them dudes, but I can't focus in on them. Mo, you already know, bro. They're that good run with the Patriots is behind them. You know what I'm saying? I don't see them really being successful after the Brady era. They're not really that team no more like that, And we seen, bro. Tom Brady, he was the one that was making that team, And yes, Bill Belichick, he did his thing for a minute, but Tom Brady was the one that was making that team, He had a big reasoning why them fools won all them Super Bowls. Just my username changed. I feel it, Rada. Hell yeah, my high salute to you, lady. Glad your Steelers won, bro. I know you pretty happy about that shit. But when I think about it, bro, I'm teeing in on this second game, man. I'm over the loss already. I wish, bounce back Sunday. That's all we could do, Shy. Bounce back Sunday, we have the players, bro, and we have to come together, man. We have to come together, answer that call. The battle cry. The battle cry. It's time for war, man. Start off this win this coming a week. And that lead into a winning streak. Start getting these wins, man. Start getting these wins. And it's Mando, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's mandatory, bro, to win this game. This game is very crucial for Broncos, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to start the season 0-2. And like I said, 0-2, you're gonna be climbing up a mountain. You're gonna be climbing up a uphill mountain. The battle of trying to climb out of this hole. And the way this division is, it's gonna be hard to do that because this division is stacked, bro. We seen the Kansas City Chiefs, we seen the Chargers. There's a verdict still out on the Raiders. They battle back against the Chargers, so they still the aspect of good, but um, don't count this Bronco team out, man. Too fast. Don't put your eggs in the basket too fast. You know what I'm saying? Like the number one week, bro. You can lose that. You can lose that game, bro, because it's week one of football. You want to start off the season definitely with a bang, but you can afford to lose week one. I can't take somebody serious if they basically say that that's the season off of week one. But you can't let that become a regular program is losing, losing, losing. So this week, it's mandatory, bro. Bounce back the home turf, and you know, let's get this win, bro. Broncos country to rise. Broncos country, let's ride. And it's gonna be good, man. But I got a gang of cards too, man. I'm gonna have my little Steve Atwater look at the homies. The homies send me a gang of cards. Mm, look at that OG Steve Atwater right there. Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got some Philip Lindsay's in there. Demarius Thomas, rest in peace. Okay, even got it. Look at this right here, bro. I got this for you if you want it. Brandon Rogers. That's a Russell Wilson Seahawk card. You know, take it, man. I'll send it to you. Don't even trip. John Elway. You know what I'm saying? Cool little cards, bro. And it was from the YouTube world. They even sent me some. Let's see what we got right here. Dang, Demarius Thomas. I haven't even looked at these cards really. Demarius Thomas, man, rest in peace to the OG homie. You know, we got some. Dang, I didn't even know they put this in there, bro. You remember this guy? Broncos trivia. Who's that? 26. You guys remember who that dude is? We traded him to the Redskins when they were the Redskins for Champ Bailey. Does anybody know the answer? 10 seconds. Come on, Broncos country. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Clinton Portis, man. He was a good running back. Got a old school John Elway right there. That's tight. He put some cool ones in here, man. Cortland Sutton. Oh no, that's Champ Bailey. Look at Bailey, man. Wish we would have got homie actually a Super Bowl. Champ Bailey in the deck. This right here, man. I've been trying to tell people about this dude, man. If he would have had the right circumstances, he would have came in the league ball beasting out. This dude right here, this dude right here is gonna have a big season, guys. You mark my words, man. He's gonna have a big season because they have faith in him now. They got somebody that actually could get the ball. That's Jerry Jeudy. Check it out. Jerry Jeudy, man. Look out for him. Don't sleep on that dude. He got finally a quarterback that's gonna find him, bro. And we seen him actually do his thing this last game, bro. So I'm pretty happy he's on the team. It's gonna work out. I can honestly say that going into the season, my O line was an issue. and it was on Sunday. We lost only by 5. So I'm confident. I'm confident we can bounce back, and this KC's still the team to beat. Um, I really, you know what I'm saying? I know everybody's hype, and they said that, Patrick Mahomes looks unstoppable. Um, but I wasn't surprised that KC came out dominating that game. Now I want to see how KC reacts, bro, when they play somebody that is on the level. Because I'm not taking the Cardinals as a factor. I picked Kansas City to win that last game. Um, Panthers and Broncos, and to be truthful, Miguel, you guys will deliver this year. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what's up with the defense still. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what's up with the defense. I know this last game, it was the week 1. I know you guys were playing catch up, and it was not close catch up either. So that kind of came, back to bite you in the ass, because they put in the first half of that game, bro, they were dominating you guys, and then you guys had to play catch up. One thing too is Carr, bro. I don't know if maybe it was me. Maybe I just watched it, but he didn't look mobile. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was a couple times he should have stepped up in the pocket and extended the play, and he didn't. So I don't know. We'll see. Definitely. But good luck to you as the homie. You know what I'm saying? I never say I want the Raiders to win though, but it's all respect. Panthers and Bronco fans were saying Super Bowl last year after 3 wins. Smart Bronco fans, and I don't know about the Panthers, but smart Bronco fans, bro, were never saying Super Bowl. Smart Bronco fans were saying, I think we could get in the Super Bowl. I think we could get into the playoffs. No Super Bowl talk from smart Bronco fans, but that comes with a lot of fans. When you got a streak going, you're always gonna have them fans that are hype and say, "Oh, we can get into the Super Bowl." There's so much that goes into getting into a Super Bowl. It's hard to get into a Super Bowl. That's why you have teams that never get into a Super Bowl. So when you get a chance, you got to take it. That's why I always tell my division foes, you might have good teams. You might have good teams, and the roster might look like it's in your favor, but doesn't mean you're going to get to that promised land of a Super Bowl and then win a Super Bowl. It's hard, bruh. There's so much situations that have to take place for you to even get in them shoes, And at this time right now, for teams that don't really do it and it's not in their history, you got to make the best of that shit. You got to make the best of that shit of getting into Super Bowls. If you have the team and you feel like you have the roster to take you deep, let your standards and your team, the standards be to get in the Super Bowl. Don't just be a standard of playoffs, because nobody remembers playoffs. Yes, it's cool to go and experience the playoffs, but if your standards is not winning a Super Bowl, then your team and you must not have correct standards. And then maybe that just comes from an individual like myself that's experienced Super Bowls, bro. That's been a part of Super Bowls. My standards is a little different than team's fans that ain't never even got to that pinnacle of being in a Super Bowl. Like, if you ain't ever been in a Super Bowl, bro, and you're just happy with getting to a playoff, I don't know what to tell you, bro, because ain't nobody remember fools that got in the playoffs, and you don't get nothing for playoff appearances. You really don't get nothing from even going to a Super Bowl and losing, because all you're remembered as is that Super Bowl loser. You don't get nothing to pour, I don't think there's parades for that shit. There's nothing wrong with the expectations of Super Bowl. That's literally the point of the NFL. However, people do need to be realistic on what need. Yeah, and I understand that, Desert Eagle. What I'm saying is when I say this is like, if you have the team that you think you could compete with, like the Chargers, they have a team that they have a good roster, they got a good quarterback, and some of them fans don't even say Super Bowl. They talk about playoffs. Some of them fans literally talk about playoffs. Oh, we're going to take the division. We're going to be the division champs. Like, you better take this aspect and the point that you have this roster and this quarterback, and you better deliver with a Super Bowl ring, because once that shit goes over your head and it passes you, you might never have that chance ever again to get to that pinnacle, win a Super Bowl. Even with, let's say, the Raiders, bro, they got some talent on that offense. They've been talking about, being this for quite a bit. And they got a franchise quarterback Carr that they had for so long, and he hasn't won a playoff game. If they don't get to the Super Bowl and win at this point, that shit's just gonna pass them by, and they will never ever be in that predicament. Now, there's teams like Broncos country, right? That over my fandom, since I've been a fan since 1989, I seen eras of Broncos country where they be down and out. There might not be a chance at that moment, but then something hits, and they're always competing for Super Bowls. They're always having a chance. They're always having a chance to win another Super Bowl. So when fans try to talk to me in my division, especially about, oh, you might be relevant for the next 10, 20 years, I'm like, bro, do you understand? I'm a Bronco fan. My team bounces back. We will be in the future back in Super Bowl contention, because that's what my franchise does. That's what my franchise been doing since I've been a fan. There's not other fans that get to experience that shit. So that's why I say to Kansas City Chiefs fans, you better make the best of it. You better make the best of it with Patrick Mahomes and try to tie up and try to surpass, because you, as a franchise, you ain't never been shit, and you ain't never been shit before Patrick Mahomes, and then you got Patrick Mahomes, so it's your time. But the verdict is that he's choked a lot too. The verdict is that they didn't deliver when it was time to be a back-to-back Super Bowl champion. Them motherfuckers got smashed in the Super Bowl, and that don't happen. It's not guaranteed that you're going to win a Super Bowl, even if you have a good squad. So you have to make the best of it. Don't collapse when it's time. Don't collapse when it's time, So that's all I'm saying, man. It's football season, man. It's another aspect, man. Do you think the Broncos are ready for Sunday? I think the Broncos better be ready for Sunday. It's not even a question. Do you think they're ready? They better be ready. They better be ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the NFL. You better get ready. You better get ready. Stay ready. Don't even think about if you're ready. You know what I'm saying? They have to deliver. They have to deliver, Shy. It's mandatory. You know what I'm saying? It's mandatory. But we gonna see, man. We gonna see what the aspect brings. You know, if the Broncos can go into the house and deliver a win, there's not a reason why the winning streak can't start. You know, I know everybody's hard on the team right now, but I kind of give them a little room to move from this first game. I'm kind of not as hard as other fans right now that are saying that it's doomsday. There's some fans that already, I don't get people's logic sometimes. Some fans are already like hard on the coach. I got to give a little room. There has to be room for growth and development. There has to be room for mess ups. You got to allow somebody to mess up, bro. He's filling an aspect in a void that he ain't never really been. He ain't never been a coach. So there has to be room for growth and develop. I'm not going to say kick him out of the city already. You got fans already talking crazy like that. But I think it's just people that really just don't understand. Don't understand the process, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so, you can't have that consistent all the time, though. You can't have that aspect where it's a revolving thing through the door. You got to get it together. You got to get it together. There's a long season ahead of us. There's winnable games. These next 3 weeks, winnable games. Deliver a win this coming up Sunday. Let's get ready to battle. Let's get ready to play football. But, one last thing I want to say. I really think, in my mind, that emotions and just somebody's feelings, it got the best of him, bro. I don't think that got the best of all the team. It was a situation, bro, that got the best of the team, and I don't believe that's going to be the outcome of every game with the Broncos. So but this week for sure we got to get a W. I'm gonna tap out, man. Mall high salute to all the riders out there. Big shout out to all the real fans, man. You know what it is. Let's go, your boy Savage. Yes, sir.